Whoa, I'm hearing someone's getting a do-over. What does that mean? Someone is getting a do-over. What's really interesting is that I feel like it's a do-over with you. So it isn't insignificance to you. It's almost like you're getting a do-over as well, but you don't need the do-over. It's like you're giving someone a do-over. And it's not because they did something wrong, but it's almost like someone is getting an opportunity to be in your life again. Okay, because this someone, I feel like there's something that happened between you and someone where you kind of hit a point where you were like, actually, like, this person, I don't know if I want to keep giving them my energy because they're not showing up in the ways that I feel honored. And I feel like this has something to do with you cutting a bound, okay? So I feel like I'm getting a while. This could have happened like quite a while ago. It could be more recent for some of you, very few of you, but I feel like this is someone that you've just like really hit a point with. And in the past month, you have felt the energy of, you're just like, I just don't trust this person. I don't want them in my life anymore. Or you had some kind of a moment where you were just like, I don't know if I want to give my energy to this anymore because I deserve more. Is energy. Like you hit a point where you were like, I deserve more. You do deserve more. And this is such a big moment for you, okay? Because you hit that point and energetically, because you did, this other person felt that tug of they need to show up or they need to get out, okay? And so this person is getting a do-over because you're a kind fucking person. But also, there is actually some significance to this person being in your life. I feel like there's actually some really, they're giving me like, moments that are meant to coincide with you and this person and other experiences, okay? So there's places that you're both meant to be and be at either together or in the same place, and it's very significant for your timeline is what I'm getting. So that's why this person is getting a do-over, and now they get to try and show up for you in the ways that you actually deserve is what I'm getting. And if they don't, I actually feel like your angels will just rip them right out of your life. Like you don't even have to worry about that. But I feel like this is a really beautiful thing because you and this person have some kind of like destined, I'm getting, what's it called? Destined encounters or destined places to be together. And it's going to be really profound for your career and your journey, okay? Yes. I'm also getting, for some of you, it's going to be profound for the places you're headed in love, but it's not specifically correlated to love, which is really interesting. So this could be in so many different degrees for so many different people, but this is someone that you definitely probably know who I'm talking about, or you know of several people who you kind of have hit that point where you're like, I just don't know if this is worth my energy when I'm as valuable as I am. And not in a cocky way. I just feel like you've finally hit this point where you've been on like a self-worth journey. And you've needed to come to an understanding or an energy where you actually hold that bound for yourself in your sense of self-worth, because honey, you are so worthy and you know this, and you finally were like, fuck this, like I'm only gonna let people into my life that are worth my energy and that show up for me the way that I show up for them, right? And resonate and rise to the occasion of being a decent human being in the way that I'm a decent human being, right? I feel like you've just hit this really beautiful point because I feel like you, for a very long time, I'm getting a very strong energy of like people pleasing and like letting people in and like, I just want to say like running yourself dry for people that just like didn't show up for you in the same way, or something big here about trust is what I'm getting. So maybe even people that just like you showed up in a very trusting way and they didn't is kind of what I'm getting. I think even more than some of the other things, I just feel like it has to do with value, okay? It has to do with also your word and your honor, okay? And so the ways that you show up in your word and your honor, these people haven't matched you. And so that's what really was the like cutting edge to where you were like, I don't want people in my life that don't resonate on the level of honor and not discipline. Why did that come through? That could be significant, but I don't really think that is. Of honor and respect, okay? And respect for others as well as yourself, because again, everything that we project or give to others has a huge reflection upon ourselves too. And you're finally holding the bound that people that you let into your life and respect need to show up in that same respect, or they don't deserve to be in your life. And that is so incredibly true. And I think that this is also something that you don't talk about. I'm getting like pretty congested right now. I'm feeling that this is something that's difficult to talk about because you don't want to come off cocky, to be completely honest. Like, I'm almost getting this energy that like you try really hard to be humble because you know the way that it sounds if you talk about it. So instead you just have cut people out or just like stopped giving them your energy is what I'm really getting. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people that like lost your trust and you just stopped giving them your energy, and I feel like someone's coming back in and is getting a do-over. And it's because there's significance to you guys being in places together at the same time, especially for your journey. And just like, I'm getting like full circle moments as well, because they're going to be really synchronistic, okay? Like, it's almost like these moments are going to be full of synchronicity, and this person is really connected to synchronicity in your reality for some reason, okay? Whew. Okay, so someone's getting a do-over, and you don't have to do anything, because it's all being arranged by the angels in order to get you in certain places that you actually need to be. So even though this is all like connected to someone, it's actually even more so about you ending up in places and positions that you're meant to be in, rooms you're meant to be in. There's just some really fated moments that are meant to happen in your life that are coming in, and so things are going to be shifting around a little bit, and just loosen a little bit and allow your angels to bring people in and out as they are meant to be brought in and out of your life. Okay Ooh. All right, I love you so very much. If this message resonated with you, please do let me know, and I will see you in the next message. Your psychic abilities are about to enhance. Yes, this is a message exactly for who it sounds like it's for. It's for those of you that have very strong intuitive abilities, psychic abilities, and even the other abilities that you kind of keep to yourself. There are things that happen in your life where you don't tell anyone else that they're happening. You may even be very connected to the astral field, and you may even get visitations in your dreams, or even have had sleep paralysis several times within your life. Spiritual entities talk to you, find you. You're like a little light bulb on the other side. Like, they know that you have abilities and can hear and see them, okay? And they come to you and they talk to you. This message that is finding you at this time because you're entering into a season where your psychic abilities are about to enhance really intensely, and it's because the veil is thinning as we reach and draw closer to All Hallows Eve and away from it. So you're getting an opportunity this season to basically be tested for your abilities. The angels are telling me that you're going to kind of get a little like inner look is what they're showing me, into what your abilities are going to be like within the next few years and how much they're going to enhance. So within this season, I would say spooky season, yeah, okay. Within this season, you're basically going to get a little like inner look at how intense your abilities will get. So your abilities are going to be coming in very, very strongly as we get closer to the veil thinning and then unthinning. And you're going to kind of get to learn to trust your abilities just a bit more intensely because you're being prepared, okay? I did just do a full channeled message for this on my YouTube, so you can go check that out and find it. But this is like super, super deep energy, deep work for those of you that do and are unafraid of the terminology of witchcraft and the occult, okay? So these are those of you that really, really have abilities, okay? Otherwise it's not for you, okay, friends? Okay. But you're being prepared for basically higher positions in reality, and in order to be in these positions, you need to really truly trust your intuitive abilities. And so you're being thrown into moments where you're going to get opportunities this season to trust your abilities in a much deeper way and kind of understand, like, I feel like you're being prepared right now for the next session. I'm getting like 3 years. In like 3 years, you're going to have like an opening of a new timeline, and you're being prepared right now for that opening, and it's an opening of leadership, okay? I'm gonna end it here because there's just so much information, but I love you. If this message resonated with you, please do let me know, and I will see you in the next message.